Hey everybody out there in TV land, it's RLG Cast. I'm here with Putty the Puttyman and JD the Donut Man. Their stuff will be in the description below. Check them out. Go to their channels. If you like gaming and stuff,
Oh,
it's on Putty's channel. If you like wrestling stuff, it's on the other guy's channel. But if you're here for this, then you're here for this. It's the Fantastic Four teaser trailer review.
Four Horsemen.
Slightly late, but it's okay. And if there's one at the Super Bowl today, then
For
we'll
life.
do another one.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's talk about this trailer. Putty, did you watch this trailer today?
Yeah, yes, I watched it when it first came out. Yes, of course I did. Yes, I
Today
did.
is the
Yes.
day when the trailer came out. Don't tell
Yeah,
anyone.
yeah. I watched it as soon as it came out, literally just 5 minutes ago. It literally
Today.
just came out 5 minutes ago
Today
today,
is the
and
greatest
we're
day
recording it
ever
today.
known.
Yes, I
Can't
Uh,
watched
wait
it.
for
Um,
tomorrow.
I will say I think it's a better Fantastic Four movie, or it's going to be a better Fantastic Four movie than we've had before. Even though I really do
no
like.
shit. You think it's gonna be better than four of the worst movies that Marvel ever made?
Hey! Listen, you're
Were there
replacing my
only three?
Invisible
Oh,
Woman
no, okay, yeah, if
with
you want to count the other
yeah.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four
The
movie.
90s one is the best one of those
But
four.
they
Yeah.
are replacing my Invisible Woman, but I am okay with that. All right, that is okay. I can live with that. But
Can't
Michael
see her
Chiklis, come on
anyway.
now.
But
If
he's
you
like
put
spinning through his
the,
Rolodex. He's like,
the
yeah, she's hot
perfect
enough.
Invisible Woman would have been John Cena.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys see him? Yeah. We get it. Yeah.
It's a shame.
That's why Jey Uso eliminated nobody at the Rumble.
It's true. Zero
He just
eliminations.
exactly.
I don't know if you know, Putty, Jey Uso's won the Rumble.
I don't know
Yeah,
if you got spoilers, Putty. Here, I'm just gonna tell you
I
anyways. It's
yeah, I
freaking jerk.
watched it that night that you guys watched it, but just later, and then it was too late for me to join. So, but that's
Listen, it was
okay.
too late for you to join anyways because it was too late for you to join.
But let's talk
So
about
let's talk
this is
about
not Fan Four
Fantastic Four.
Stick.
This is Fantastic Sticks. Um, let's talk about it. The Herbie's in it.
Yeah, he's one of the
Yep.
first people you see, one of the first characters you see.
Herbie the Love Bug.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which
Not
came
Lindsay
first?
Lohan.
What does Herbie stand for? I know it's an acronym.
I don't remember it.
Timmy's on it.
Timmy's on it.
Timmy's
Anyways,
on it.
it was cool because it looks like Herbie. I like how the thing sounds. Like I like how his rocks clink together and stuff.
They did
But
understand
I
that.
don't know if I like the voice. Like I can live with it. But I feel like the thing should talk more like this.
Yeah, you need that New Yorker accent.
Like it has it, but it's like not like that. It's not like
But
chonky enough.
But visually, I love how they are always trying to make the thing in all the other movies like, let's make sure he looks halfway like more of a human. I'm like, no, make him look like, if you're gonna make the thing, make him look comic accurate, and he looks comic accurate. The brow, everything, the features really fill it. And I mean, even though the voice doesn't match, I do like the characteristics. I don't know how he's gonna be with Johnny. We need to have that, that reaction with them too, because that's the one thing I will say I feel the first two movies did, or the first two Fox movies did great, was I liked the interaction between Johnny Storm and
The
Ben
thing.
Grimm.
You see
Yeah.
this? But like the whole thing.
Yeah,
Fire, the whole thing.
So
But
just got Timmy in the air. Herbie, highly engineered robot built for interdimensional exploration.
Yeah, definitely
And
was a
it-
stole from Herbie the Love Bug.
yeah.
Love
and
bug.
which is funny too, because they're trying to do the multiverse thing. They're trying to set up stuff and everything, and that's another reason why for her, because like there's a lot of videos that apparently might be doing stuff like looking at the chalkboards, because I just forgot we just watched it 5 minutes ago, but but there's dimensional stuff you could see on the actual chalkboard, so they're definitely leaning into that, him speaking or not, which Reed Richards is the perfect one to do that anyway, you know what I mean, to lean into the whole multiverse thing since we're already in that saga.
And I think that's the perfect spot for them to show up is in Secret Wars.
Yeah, and see, and I think that's what's happening, is I think what they're doing is they're doing the, what was the name of the planet that they put that Doom does, what's it called, that,
Galactus?
no, the that's in Secret Wars, the
Battle
Battle
Planet.
World.
Battle
Yeah,
World,
Battle
yeah.
World. So it's perfect because now they can take so many things. They can take this universe. They can talk the Fox universe. They now have ownership too, because of Hugh Jackman and all that. And they can take all these parts and
It's
actually make their own
huge
battle world.
Macman.
Huge Macman, sorry,
Yes.
huge
Huge
Macman.
jacked man.
But they can make their own battle world now, and they're opening up to the perfect way of doing it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm starting to feel like this might be a better version of battle world than we were going to get with Kane.
I just
I mean, what do you
just
think?
from like this trailer alone, I'm already more excited than I've been for a
Yeah.
Marvel movie in a long time because we will be watching Captain America in Vegas. You might actually get a live review on this channel for anybody.
I won't be there.
He won't be there, but he'll be cute anyways.
Yeah.
This looks like one of the better movies we've seen. It
Yeah.
looks actually
Mhm.
like a good movie, and the concept of it, where it's separating itself from everything else,
Yeah.
Mhm.
feels nice. But I can tell you already what I think is going to happen. Galactus is going to destroy this world, and in the mess of Galactus destroying this world, they are going to get transported to 616.
Yes, because Galactus is in the final shot of the trailer. But actual Galactus, not a cloud.
True.
Yeah, right. And see, the thing is, people saw the actual like the footage that was at con, and in the footage you actually see Herbie and looking through the window, and you see Galactus's eyes right through the window of the building. So it's literally, it looks just like the Galactus they said that you want to. And see, the thing is, I think that's what Feige's doing now. He's saying, listen, I finally have the Fox universe. Let's finally go. We've been going comic accurate. Let's finally be able to reset things and start going the way of the actual what we've been wanting to do, because this is the first family that Marvel always called Fantastic Four, the first family of Marvel, and now that he's saying we can finally
Well, it's
do
because
that
they
by
were the
just saying,
first Marvel book.
yeah, but no, but that's my point though. It's always been considered that name, and that's a perfect. This is a perfect way to set up
So
the new world
this
they're
is
trying to
this
do.
is a question, and I'm sure JD will have an answer for this, but Timmy can look it up.
Mhm.
Captain America is not actually Marvel. Captain America is like how Action Comics had Superman, and then
Yeah,
Yes.
it ended up being part of Marvel.
yeah. Well,
Just
what
like
it was.
Shazam, Captain Marvel was Valiant Comics, I believe it was.
No, it was Fawcett.
Well, see, the thing is, the company that owns Captain America is Marvel. They just weren't called Marvel at that time.
But that's what I'm saying.
So
Like,
yeah,
was it in through acquisition, or
no, no,
was
no.
it the actual company? What were they called? Like All Amazing Comics or something like that?
I don't.
AMA or something
AMA,
like
yeah.
that.
But it was still owned by that company, and Stan Lee still made it with Jack Kirby. It's just the name Marvel is what they end up taking over the whole, the universe, especially when the Avengers came out. That's when Marvel, the name, really became synonymous with these characters. So because I even know, based on watching stuff and everything, that with that first Avengers comic, it was literally, I think, what was it, Daredevil comic they're supposed to release, and they didn't get it out in time, so they just made the collaboration of all these other characters they already had. And Captain America at that point, like you said yourself, they didn't have they didn't have it ready or anything like that. And
Yeah.
so that's why you don't see Captain America in the original Avengers comic book, but then later ends up joining. But going back to the whole situation is like, we've since the bankruptcy of Marvel, we've had this whole split where they've had to do these whole things, and DC's had the opportunity this whole time to make a really good multi-universe. And I understand where Feige's coming from, where he's like, well, I never had an opportunity to do this before, even though I kind of wanted to back in the day in Fox. Well, now I can. And he's using his excuse of like, well, we kind of screwed up with all the other movies. Let's just try to fix it and bring some actual good stuff and take time and put work into
The
it.
only thing we haven't seen any shots of Jennifer. What's her name? Julie Gardner. Is that her name?
Oh yeah,
As
Silver
Silver
Surfer.
Surfer.
Yeah.
The
Oh yeah, we haven't
Ozarks.
seen any surf, but I think that will be in the full trailer that's going to drop.
Yeah, I think so too.
Best line she said in Ozarks. I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah, you shouldn't because that's probably not a good thing to know shit about.
But I
Okay,
mean,
so what else do you guys want to talk about here specifically? I think the CGI generally looked pretty cute.
Pretty good. I
Yep.
like the uniforms. Love the uniforms.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that they went with the light blue with the white, and it looks
the
like
white
the
trim.
original suits.
if you look
The
too, there's a lot of like Beatles reference too. So like for example, the Fab Four, they're doing like on the stage and everything, like the
yeah,
Beatles.
it's
You see the-
future. It's retro future tech, if that
Mhm.
makes sense, because
It's
it's supposed
how
to,
the future looked in 1950,
yeah,
But
like how
that's
they
but
would
I
have.
but see, that's what I'm saying. I think that's
like
where
the
it's going to work
Jetsons
in this
kind of
situation.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that's going to work in this thing because it's a whole other universe. So it gives them opportunity to really show how universes
It's
can be
gonna be
different.
good because you're gonna get a fish out of water story when they get put into the new universe where Reed Richards is gonna be so smart using this kind of behind the times technology that they had and
Mhm.
have all this technology be like, wow, I can do this that easily. What's this? A microwave? He's gonna like turn it on and like you can just put
Yeah.
popcorn in it and it cooks it.
Yeah.
Like
So
not that specifically, but I guarantee you we're gonna get
Do you think we'll get a
something like that.
Franklin Richards?
okay, so there's the other thing that we're talking about. if you look at one scene, there's a point where Sue is walking around and it looks like she's kind of like moving in a way like she's pregnant. The rumor mill is that the whole family, the first steps, is not just for the first step thing, but they're also it's a nod to maybe Franklin. And the reason they're saying that is because there's no origin story. Apparently, the director said he did not want to do an origin story. He says they'll do glimpses of it as far as like the storyline, like a documentary, but they won't do it within the actual movie.
So the
And
movie
that
starts, they're already the Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
you could see it. They're
exactly.
talking about
Yeah.
it like we have dinner at 7 p.m.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And that's they're hinting that
Add a little
they-
bit
they-
more garlic.
they might have used CGI to take the baby bump in that scene away from her to show
Maybe.
that she's pregnant Franklin. And that's true. That also sets up Galactus even better now, too. Because remember, Galactus wants to get Franklin, and that would set up a really big multiversal setup, too, to where Reed would have to leave. Because if Galactus destroyed the universe and is also trying to get to Franklin, that's going to give all of them a reason to leave their universe and go after Galactus, which then would put them into, the
Now, do you
616.
think that cooking scene at the beginning of the trailer is a nod to the bear?
It could be actually.
Isn't Evan Moss thing in the bear?
Yeah.
Never
Which
watched it, but
Which another thing too I like, especially with the thing, is they're really pushing the idea of putting the work into just not the physical, but even the sounds. Because if you listen to it, like when they're chanting Fantastic Four and the audio and everything, like you hear in the music, you hear them say
the music,
Fantastic Four.
you
Yeah.
hear Fantastic Four in the music, yeah.
Fantastic.
I love how they're actually setting up everything to have that decade related stuff, but at the same time, they're actually putting work into everything being visually nice. I feel like they realized how much they messed up on like Multiverse of Madness and everything and said, okay, if we're going to do this right, we need to make it look really good as visually sounding because like they're pushing the whole we want to go for a big award thing. And I think it's going to pay off as long as it's a good movie and they have done the time to actually make it good.
Well, June will definitely be clobbering time with 3 releases.
Oh yeah. Oh geez.
3 huge releases.
Yeah, because isn't that when Superman comes out?
Superman and
Lord.
Jurassic Park. So look forward to that because we're going to be talking about the Jurassic Park trailer in the next episode. And I'm cutting this one off. Thank you guys. Let us know what you think in the comments and tell Putty he's a silly.
It's clobbering time.